How y'all feeling today? How your pH? Hi, it's your girl Raven with pH Balance Podcast. And today I have my beautiful friend, the lovely, the beautiful, the educated Miss Allison on the show with me today.
You did not miss.
I did not, did I, friend? And I must say, Allison, you look beautiful.
I think you look too good.
And guys, we are dressed for the occasion. It is New Year's. Actually, it's December 31st. It's about 10 o'clock right now. But me and Allison are about to go out and have us a nice night and look beautiful and get on the town and make sure we bring in our new year in a positive light.
Yeah, I think so.
So, Allison, how was 2024 for you?
It had its ups and it had its downs, but I'm happy to still be around.
Yeah, so I would say for me, in the past 2-3 years, my life has kind of been a blur. I kind of been thrown off track, and I'm hoping that in 2025, I'm able to get back focused. I'm able to write down my goals and check them off one by one. And I would say one goal that I was able to accomplish in 2024 was getting this podcast going, something that I've been wanting to do for the last 5 years. And I'm excited to see where it's going. I might only have 120 subscribers, but I thank all my subscribers that I have right now that are rocking with me, that are watching me, and that are supporting me. And we started this journey in 2024. So, Allison, how was your 2024? Was there any goals that you accomplished for yourself at the beginning and you were able to check them off?
Yeah, there are not many goals, but like my main thing was being that I'm a full-time college student, I kind of wanted to focus on being able to pass this semester. And like anyone that's in healthcare or going through a healthcare program is very intense and it requires a lot of your time. So not guilting myself with that FOMO is what they call it. And just being able to just sacrifice time to just focus on that and get it done.
Okay. So, at the beginning of the year, like in 2024 or even before then, did you have something that you did? Like, okay, I'm going to clean my, a lot of people, they like to cook collard greens and their black eyed peas. And they say, okay, your collard greens means money and your black eyed peas means something else. But, I'm not really into superstitions, but to each his own. But is there anything that you would do? Because last year, I don't think I did anything, but I know like a couple years before that, I did vision boards. So I would go and write out things that I really wanted to accomplish for myself. I would say the last time I did a vision board, one of my accomplishments was getting me a house, and I was able to do that. I wanted to save a certain amount of money, so I did that. So in 2024, like at the beginning, did you set any goals for yourself?
Well, not necessarily setting major goals. I like to call SMART goals, which are, to me, realistic goals that you can actually accomplish within a certain amount of time. So I had a lot of SMART goals. Like I said, school, finishing the semester strong was one of the SMART goals. And moving, that was another SMART goal. And it took a lot for me to get all of that stuff situated because I left Tennessee, moved to a place in Charlotte, only kept the lease for about 6 months because they were going to be tearing it down to just find this place that I'm at now. So that was really my only accomplishment. And I don't really have a special ritual for that, but I do like to, like you said, I like writing things down, and I do believe in folding it towards me, claiming it and calling it a day.
Yeah, I think sometimes, in life we kind of beat ourselves up like, oh, I haven't been able to do this. And I'm at 34 years old. Can say that has been something that I've struggled with. Like, okay, I always feel like I'm always trying to find something better for myself. I'm always trying to do something else. I will say I feel like I've accomplished a lot in my life at 34. And I'm not gonna say I'm ahead of a lot of people because I know I'm behind a lot of people as well. So I would say that I'm happy about the things that I have been able to obtain on my own as a woman, a Black woman. And I have so many more things that I want to accomplish, going further. So I would say for me, And like I said, I've been kind of like thrown off my track for the last few years because a lot of things have happened in my life. So I would say for me, for 2025, I really want to write down. I kind of want to be a little more focused going into the year. Like today, like I said, it's December 31st. I got up and I wanted to wash all my clothes, and my closet, all my shoes and stuff has been a mess.
Yeah.
So I got in there and I started organizing my stuff, and I was able to clean my whole closet today. I got in there and cleaned out my drawers and reorganized my drawers, and just, I don't know about for you, but for me, like when I have cleaned and organized stuff, it seems like I'm a little more clear mentally. You know, when you got so much clutter and stuff around you, you just feel like you're in a rat race or something like that. But what are ways for you that when you are kind of like, you know, your mind is cloudy, what are ways for you that you get back organized? You know, that you can give advice to people that might have those same issues.
So for me personally, I'm not sure, never been diagnosed, but I believe that I have like ADHD. And same thing, cleaning is a big thing for me. If anything's unorganized, I am really like thrown off. Like my day is consistent of thinking about what is going on in my house so that I can go fix it. So I feel like, especially with it being a new year, I definitely wanted to start my year off with, a clean place. So I did the same thing. I did a lot of cleaning just because cleaning to me is clear mind. And so I need a clear mind going into 2025.
Right. So for 2025, what are some major goals that you have set for yourself?
So 2025 is going to be a big year for me. It's my graduation year. So my thing is graduating and relocating. So that is my main focus. So I'm looking to relocate pretty soon with that. But ultimately, let me get past this semester and for sure I can relocate. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, well, I really don't want you to leave me, but I'm definitely excited about you graduating. So we definitely will be taking a trip on your graduation. But I would say one goal that I have set for myself starting off is getting in shape.
Oh, God, yes.
I have been eating crazy for the past few months. It's like, I get focused and I'll get to working out and I'll get in the gym and I'm eating right, and then I'll fall off. It's like I'm addicted to sugar. So my goal is to break this addiction from sugar and start eating more clean. And one thing I appreciate about you, Allison is my friend that is like, helps me like stay more aware of the things that I'm putting in my body. Like I started drinking this water that was like a flavored water. Allison scanned it and got on her app and said, this has a lot of additives in it. You're going to get cancer. Like, like when I say she is really strict on me about that. And that's something I love about you, because I'm learning like, okay, let me not put this in my body, because Allison like, don't drink that. It has this, it has that. So definitely getting back in shape. My health is something huge. So what about you? Is health something you really want to get into?
Yeah, I've been trying to tackle this journey of like losing weight, because I'll get complacent. Like I'll lose weight, I'll gain weight, I'll lose weight,
Same.
I gain weight. And I can lose weight really fast.
Right.
And I can look really good.
Right.
And then I don't know what happens. And the ladies, let's be very clear. I think sometimes it's the men we're with. They make us fat.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Listen, 2025, don't ask me on a date to eat. I'm really trying to like shoot, guns or something. Like,
So
don't
where you
ask
want to
me.
go if you don't want to go eat?
Paintballing.
Are you going to go paintball?
Yeah, paintballing. Take me. Remember, I want to do bungee jumping. Take me bungee jumping. Let's go in the air, a hot air balloon.
Stuff. I like stuff like that too. And when it gets warm, we can go on what's Crowder's Mountain and go mountain climbing and stuff like that. I like that. And we could do like a picnic. You don't want to do that? Oh, but I do. But
It has food.
well, you could pack the picnic with fruit, cheese and crackers, stuff like that. No?
You are so girly, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I like doing stuff like that. But I will go paintballing too and go kart riding and all that kind of stuff. But we could definitely go to a winery also, like a vineyard. You don't want to do that?
I love wine. There's just not that much to go.
Well, it's the scenery. It's like
I could do that.
Yeah, so you don't want to. So guys, we're trying to stay in shape, lose the weight. So Allison said absolutely no dinner dates for her.
None. I'm tired of going out to eat. Like, honestly, no, thank you. Actually, my first date with you should be a trip, like a really, really good trip. You know,
Where you want
on an island somewhere.
Ooh,
Yeah, like that should be a first date.
I like that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be a good
Okay, so back on topic. So one goal. So what's something else? Like what's another goal? Because I said getting back in shape and eating healthy. What's another one you have set for yourself?
You know what? It sounds crazy. I want to say making sure that the energy that I'm pouring out of myself to pour into someone, that it's the right people. I no longer want to dish out what I have as for, because I think for me, I say I'm rare because there's a lot of things that I don't require. So it's easy to be friends with me or be in a relationship with me. But I have to be mindful of who I am pouring into. So I'm definitely going to watch that more now than ever.
Well, for me, I definitely agree with that. I want to make sure that I'm more intentional about who I am surrounding myself with. I definitely want to be around people who have great energy, who have goals,
Yeah.
because you are, like they say, you are what you eat, but you are also who you hang around. What type of people that you pour into and they pour into you. You might start bad habits because you're hanging around people that, or you start having negative thoughts and feelings because you're around people who are always negative.
Yeah.
Like I said, Allison is a health conscious person. So with her saying, Raven, don't eat that, you're going to, that encourages me to change what I'm putting inside of my body. So that's a positive thing that I'm learning from her. The fact that she is goal oriented and in school and bettering herself. I love that because I want to be around someone who carries themselves well, someone who eats healthy, someone who works out, and because we go to the gym together. So it's always positive to be around someone that is like you and can encourage you to be a better version of yourself. So I like that. So definitely being mindful of the type of company that you keep and the people that you're around. I would say also a goal that I have for myself this year is to stay more organized. I definitely want to stay more organized. I feel like I'm always doing something, but I want to be a lot more organized in my life. What about you? What are ways that you feel like you could be more organized?
I'm getting into writing things down. I don't want to overload myself too, so just not really overextending myself that much. It's something that I'm definitely going to take into consideration. Because anybody knows me, I'm on the road all the time. Whether I'm driving up to the mountains, driving to Tennessee, I'm always on the road. So now, but that was just me overextending myself. So I'm definitely trying to do things more locally and more for me, because a lot of those really work for me. Mm-hmm. And I love money, right? I really love money, but I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to allow money to come to me.
Okay.
So.
All right. So I definitely can agree with that. I would say for me to be more organized, I'm going to declutter. Like, so getting rid of a bunch of shit in my house that I don't need. Like, I have so much clothes and shoes and stuff that I'm just buy. And I'm definitely also going to cut back on my spending habits. Allison, friend, you need to cut. This is an intervention at this moment. Because Allison has an addiction to go shopping at Ross. Ross is her absolute favorite store. Allison, you don't need to go to Ross 4 times a week.
Can I interject for a second and say, I go to Ross because it's very budget friendly. What you see at Wayfair and all these nice high-end not restaurants, but stores, furniture stores, Ross may have it. We're
I
gonna go to
will
Ross
say
first.
she finds amazing things at Ross. But Allison, what else do you need at Ross? Your house is fully furnished.
Okay.
Declutter. We don't need Ross. Okay. How about we make a deal? 2025, once a week. Ross once a week. What day do they usually get their loads?
Tuesday
is the only day that you can go. She's not gonna do it.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give myself, and you guys hear it here first, 6 months out of Ross. 6 months.
Okay, you're gonna stay out of Ross.
I'm gonna stay out of Ross for 6 months.
Okay, let's see how much money you save.
Yeah, let's see.
And with that being another topic, saving.
I know.
This year, I want to save. I haven't decided how much I want to save, but I definitely want to save. What are ways that you plan on? What are you going to do to make sure you hit that goal if you want to save?
I actually started doing that. I take $100 out of my paycheck. I'm no longer really doing the bank thing. I mean, I really don't know with this whole tech AI thing happening. I need to be the one that have the access to my money. So I've definitely hold on to, and don't try to rob me. I'm very private, so no one would know where I'm at. But I definitely take money out of my check and I kind of store it away. So I started that, and that's my way of saving. And I see it. I could physically touch it, and if I need to help somebody out, I could do it if I really wanted to.
Okay, so one way I'm gonna cut back on spending and to save more is to stay off of line. I am an online shopper.
Yes.
I'm addicted to a few stores.
What are those?
I love Pretty Little Things. I absolutely love Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova, if you want to endorse me, call me. But those are my stores. So I'm going to make sure I stay off of those stores. And I love some shoe stores as well. Miss Lola's Shoetique, definitely my shoe store. And those... it's like my guilty pleasure. I'll be like, oh, they got 50% off. It's cheap. I can buy it. But then I end up with so much stuff in my closet where I can't even move around. So I just definitely want to cut back on shopping online. And also, I'm gonna start using the rule. When I see something, I'm gonna say, do I really need this?
Right.
Is it a necessity or is it a want? Because I find myself Allison loves Ross. I love Burlington.
Ugh, no
I
comparison.
love Burlington. Burlington has so many cute little household things, and I love their little beauty section that has the baths, the bubble bath stuff and stuff like that. I love it. So her guilty pleasure is Ross, mine is Burlington. So I'm definitely going to style at Burlington because there's nothing that I need out of Burlington right now. But I just love to go in there and see what they have.
Right.
So is there anything else? So we got exercise, we want to drop some weight, get more in shape, eat more healthy.
I will say this, especially to women, because I hear it a lot, is be more social. Try to interact with other women. Getting to know other women, not being afraid to change your circle just a little bit is something that we really should take interest in, because I found you. Well, we found each other, I guess.
At the gym.
And I'm glad I found you because being around you, I'm very motivated. Just because, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I never saw anything else for myself. But then I became this person who worked so much. But now I get to see oh, you know what? Step out there. Watch you doing your podcast, doing your lash. I'm just inspired. So I definitely want to say, women, step out of your comfort zone and meet other women. Just be
Yeah.
willing to meet.
Yeah, and network and take a chance. Because I used to be kind of like, I mean, I've had friends over the years. I'm an only girl out of 4 boys, so I guess me clinging to girls because I didn't have a sister. I had all brothers, and we were rough. So like and I've had some failed friendships. I'm the kind of person, like, when I get a friend, I'm really clingy to them. I want to talk to them all the time. I want to be on the phone with you all day. I want to tell you my secrets. I want you to, like, I'm like that, right? So when I've been burnt by people, I kind of have found myself being kind of shut off. And then I end up meeting Allison, and we just kind of, we done bumped heads a few times. And that's a part of friendship. But you just learn how to, it outweigh the good and the bad. So definitely be open to getting to know people and understanding that people make mistakes, and we come from different backgrounds, different personalities, and definitely be open to making new friendships. Especially if you're in a friendship that hasn't went anywhere and you're not growing.
Yeah.
So I would definitely agree with that. So be open with meeting more people and be intentional about the type of company that you keep, because you never know. You might meet some great people.
Absolutely.
She's stuck with me now and she can't go anywhere.
Get out.
So we got so we've covered some good things.
Yeah.
So we have losing weight, eating healthy, taking care of our bodies, finding great friendships, budgeting, saving money, organization. What else could we say? Health. Oh, I would say this kind of ties into the health. Get checked. Go get your body checked. And be more mindful of the type of people, like we said, not only friendships and energies that you keep around you, but also love life.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in a situation, if you hear a lot of popping, it's people outside doing their fireworks early. But the type of people, if you're in a dead end relationship that hasn't went anywhere and it's been years and you've praying that this person choose you or marry you or make you happy, it might be time to let that go.
I know.
What's your opinion on that?
I would agree to that. I'm someone that experienced that. You never see yourself single. Even going through like marriage and stuff, you just never really see yourself at that single stage. And me, I look at it like I'm much older and I really want to be a mom. So being single and not a mom and not with someone is sad.
Right. So I would say, this is for my ladies and my men. If you have been in a situation where, a dead end relationship and all you experience is disappointment and heartbreak and sadness and all the negatives, it might be time to leave these people in 2024 and take better care of your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your stability, all of that, because it's time to learn to love you. I think all of us, a lot of women, men too, experience the wrong type of love. Or we hold on to something that's been dead for a long time. I'm guilty. I'm sure Allison's guilty, and I'm sure a lot of people, and we're human and we make mistakes, and that's okay. But choose yourself. Make sure that, maybe, I know my mom, when she was divorcing my dad, shout out to my parents, but I'm just going to share my mom's experience. She said she had to write down, the good and the bad. And everybody knows the bad outweigh the good. Maybe it's time to let it go, choose yourself. And I shout out to my mom for choosing herself after 20-something years of marriage. I love you for that. I'm proud of you. And I've seen you blossom so much in so many ways after you left that situation. So to any women or any men that might be going through something and they're in a dead-end relationship and it's not serving them anymore, don't be afraid to leave them in 2024, and your New Year's resolution is to focus on you or find somebody better that suits you. So
choose you.
That's
all I can say is choose you, because like Lori Harvey said, you are the prize.
You are the prize. eyes. I love that. So definitely choosing yourself, finding you somebody better. And what else, Allison? What's another thing you would say you leave in 2024 and your New Year's resolution is to be better or bring it into 2025?
Oh, okay. This is the camera, right? There's a lot of you that probably have been trying to call me and wish me a happy New Year's. And many of you are on my block list, and you will stay there. You're more than welcome to watch me through Instagram or, Facebook, but you will not be able to contact me just because I'm choosing my mental. So yeah, if you have been trying to reach out to me, and I know some of you have, because you just can't help yourself, you have been completely blocked.
Yes, so you're getting left in 2024.
For sure.
You maybe were dead weight, serving no purpose, and that's okay. So definitely leave people who were dead weight, negative energy, all that stuff in 2024. So let me see. So this year for myself, I would say my next step is to continue with my podcast. I definitely want to stay more focused and definitely be more intentional about focusing on my daughter, since she's going to be leaving me in a couple years. And I'm going to be by myself for the first time in it'll be like 18 years of, so that's something I'm going to have to get used to, and definitely pouring into myself more and loving myself a lot more. I also want to get closer to God. That's something that I definitely want to do. I want to get more grounded in my spirituality. I definitely have faith. But, just being an overall better person and getting closer to my mom, my dad, and, his life is short, and my brothers and anybody who love me, my friends, and, just being a real genuine person to people, because I think that is super important to keep your peace and happiness balanced. So definitely be intentional in 2025. Don't let anything hold you back. Is there any advice you would like to give to someone, or for you, anything you want to say to yourself?
The only advice I give is, and it's just common sense and all natural, that you only live once, so that we know of. And life is very, very short. And, just try not to take the days for granted. Definitely not take people for granted. I also feel like you should try to be as kind as possible. It's not always easy to be kind, but everybody deserves respect. Give it to them. And if it's not serving you, move on and just go through life. It makes you a better person. It doesn't matter about if someone makes you or calls you weak or says anything negative towards you. You choosing to be here for those that you love is what's important. So that means just making better decisions and choosing the right thing. And I definitely don't want to hear any more, which is impossible, but I don't want to see any more young people dying through violence, relationships. And when it comes to relationships, definitely, as you said before, if it's not serving you, let it go. And for the people that's being let go, accept it. Understand what you might have done wrong. Accept that. Work on that. Go to the next person and be better than what you were to the person that's letting you go. Because getting in your feelings and taking someone's life, I just think that it's not worth it.
Yes. Yes, and I definitely agree with that. And also, to my men and my women, I would say always show up your best self. Like, get up. I would say for 2025, make it a goal to, make yourself feel good. And, get up and clean your body and put on some oil or some glitter on your body and fix your hair nice. And if you can't afford to go get your nails done, that's okay. Go get you some press-ons. Dollar Tree have press-ons. Dollar General or whatever have press-ons for $1.
They do.
They got nail polish, paint your toes. Smell good. I think that's another way you can feel good about yourself, is making sure that you always show up your best self. So put on something cute. And my mom told me today, Raven, you got on a bodycon dress. She hate when I wear bodycon dress. But yeah, I love my little bodycon dresses. And doesn't it make you feel good as a woman? Like when you show up and you look good and you go out in public and you just have your head held high and, you just feel good about yourself.
Yeah, my mom, shout out to my mom, always used to tell me presentation determines limitations. And to break that down is however you present yourself is how you will be received. So if you go out there best foot forward, you will get the best of people. And when you go out there as if you don't care, oftentimes you get those people that don't care. So again, presentation determines limitations.
Definitely. So always show up for yourself. And I wish you guys nothing but the best in 2025. I hope that your year is filled with positivity.
Yes.
I encourage you to sit down and write out your goals, get in your notebook, or create you a vision board. I encourage you to let go of dead weight, any negative energy, relationships that no longer serve you. You can love those people from a distance. You don't have to wish anything negative or bad on them, but you got to protect yourself. You got to protect your peace. I would say this year, I also want to be more intentional, like I said, about, being closer to my daughter. Like, I'm already close to my daughter, but being closer to my daughter is always my number one goal, because I'm her only parent, and I want to make sure that she's happy and she know I'm her biggest cheerleader, and I want the best for her out of life more than anybody else on this earth. So I definitely want that. So what would you say to people before we wrap this up?
Happy New Year's. That's it. Just be your best self.
Well, Happy New Year. And I got us a little champagne.
Thank you.
So we're going to toast to the new year and toast to my friendship with you, because I love you.
I love you too.
And I think you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud of you. And we're going to turn up 2025 and ongoing. And you guys, thank you for watching PH Balance Podcast. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I wish you nothing but the best. Make sure you keep your peace and happiness balanced in 2025 and ongoing. I'll see you guys in 2025. Peace out.